to archipelago webcasting of high school football featuring the Thunder Mountain Falcons versus the visiting Kayhi Kings. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Scott McAdams. I am here with Larry Johansson, who is directing and editing tonight's broadcast. Coming to you recorded a little bit late. It's 6:12 left to go in the first quarter. A quick recap. Thunder Mountain High School received the ball to start the game, marched the ball all the way down to the 5-yard line, was unable to convert a fourth down where Kayhi took over deep in their own territory. Kayhi achieved a first down, but was unable to convert a second first down, punted the ball. Thunder Mountain High School just drove down the field, and Hansel Hinkle, with 6:12 to go in the first quarter, scored the first touchdown for Thunder Mountain High School. The point after attempt was no good. It was blocked by Kayhi. So we're starting with 6:12 left to go in the first quarter. Thunder Mountain High School kicking off the ball to the visiting Kayhi Kings. Back to receive for the Kings, Nico de Guzman, and he's going to be stopped at about the 22-yard line. It'll be first and 10 Kayhi. Again, with 6:06 left to go in the first quarter, it is Thunder Mountain High School 6, Kayhi 0.
What if you found yourself here, where the past meets the present? Stepping into the natural world as you explore the possibilities, where there's freedom to learn, play, and meet kindred spirits. Discover the opportunities and find yourself here at the University of Alaska Southeast.
Ketchikan High School breaks their huddle. 3 wide receivers on one side, 1 on the other. Single back on the backfield. Quarterback number 2, Brendan Wong, takes a snap, pitches the ball to his sole tailback, number 5, Michael Greer. There is a flag on the field. Michael Greer picks up about 3 yards, and he appears to be injured. The hometown Falcons come into this evening's game with a 2-1 record. Losing their first game last week here at home versus Kenai High School in a closely matched ball game that was really decided in the fourth quarter. We're playing medium schools football here, Alaska School Activities Association, medium schools football. This is a conference game. 2 conferences in medium schools football. One being the Southeast Conference, which is comprised of Ketchikan, Thunder Mountain High School, Juneau Douglas High School, and North Pole High School from the Fairbanks Borough. That certainly is good news, as Michael Greer is able to stand and walk on his own power. A bit of a limp, but he is able to walk. So with the penalty, it'll be first and 10 Kayhi from their own 41-yard line. With 5:59 left to go in the first quarter, Thunder Mountain leads 6-0. Kayhi, 2 wide receivers, 1 on either side, pro backfield, quarterback in a shotgun, two running backs. Play action. Quarterback takes a handoff, rolls out into the left flat, overthrows his wide receiver, which will bring up 2nd and 10. Beautiful night here at Falcon Field. Second and 10 Kings. Quarterback in a shotgun I formation hybrid. Ball's handed off to their tailback. He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage. That's number 31 for the Kings. Sean Tavares, and he's going to pick up next to no yardage. Starting defense for the hometown Falcons, number 2, Gabe Crawford, number 6, Roy Tupou, number 7, Dominic Mawa, number 20, Jacob Tapia, number 29, Shannon Olmstead, number 44, Alfoa Sua, number 46, Stephen Rosales, number 52, Puna Tutaialopo, number 55, Garth Tupou, number 61, Dawson Chilton, and number 76, Ivan Williams. Six-yard pickup for the Kings is going to be short of their first down. It'll bring up 4th and 4 from the Kayhi 46-yard line. 4:50 left to go in the first quarter. Thunder Mountain High School leads 6-0. Grandstand still filling here at Falcon Field. Great night for football. Nice night to be outdoors. Kayhi lines up in a punt formation. Punt is off, received by Dominic Mawa for the Falcons, and he's going to get a nice return, bringing the ball all the way up to the Thunder Mountain High School 47-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 Falcons. Punting duties for the Kings being taken on by offensive lineman Kenny Haig. And he is a senior defensive end. Starting lineup for the Falcons on the offensive side of the ball. Wide receiver Gabe Crawford, senior quarterback number 3 Cale Jenkins. Tailback Roy Tupou, number 7 Dominic Mawa. Jacob Tapia, Eric Fournette, Ryan Mayhew, Mahina Tutapilopo, Dwayne Harwell, Puna Tutalipopo, Garth Tupou, Alex Eldamar, Dawson Chilton, and Ivan Williams. Second and 6 Falcons. Quarterback Jenkins in a shotgun formation. He's got quad receivers, a single back of the backfield. He's back to pass. He's got a wide receiver open, and he tailed Gabe Crawford. And Gabe Crawford's going to pick up the first down for Thunder Mountain High School. Gabe Crawford was intercepted for 12 yards, 1st and 10 Falcons. Prior to their defeat at the hands of Kenai High School last week, the Falcons had been ranked number 1 in medium schools football here. Pardon me, they weren't ranked number 1, but they were undefeated prior to that first loss. Ball snap to Jenkins. Tip drill nearly intercepted by the Kings, and there is a penalty on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 10, but we'll see what the officials have to say regarding the flag on the field. And the penalty is going to be against Kayhi. That will be a 15-yard penalty, which will make it 1st and 10 Falcons on the Kayhi 23-yard line. 4 wide receivers. Jenkins in the shotgun formation. Drops back to pass. He's going to hit his tailback out of the backfield, Roy Tupou. Tupou's going to ramble forward for about 8, 9, close to 10 yards for Roy Tupou on the swing pass out of the backfield. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for tuning in to JunoEmpire.com's broadcast of high school football live from Falcon Field at Thunder Mountain High School. My name is Scott McAdams. Our apologies for earlier technical difficulties. As we patch in here live with 7:58 left to go in the second quarter, Thunder Mountain High School leads 12-0. Thunder Mountain more dominant than the score shows. In fact, 2 drives for Thunder Mountain took the Falcons all the way into their own red zone twice to have the ball turned over on downs. The 2 scores by the Falcons. First touchdown with 6:12 left to go in the first quarter. Hansel Hinkle received a 10-yard touchdown pass from quarterback Cale Jenkins. And catching up with the live action right now, the Falcons just scored a 2-point conversion. A pass to Eric Fournette for 2 points after a 36-yard run by tailback Roy Tupou, breaking about 5 tackles. On that play, there were 2 injured Kayhi players who ran into one another that required emergency medical services. And so the game's been delayed for about a half hour as the ambulance had to come and assist 2 Kayhi players from the stadium. So again, with 7:58 left to go in the second quarter, Thunder Mountain High School leads 14-0. Check that. Most recent reception was made by Ryan Mayhew for Thunder Mountain High School. Short kickoff by the Falcons, received by Kayhi, number 31, Sean Tavares. So Kayhi will take over 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Kayhi breaks their huddle, led by sophomore quarterback number 2, Brendan Wong. Whistle on the field, timeout Kayhi. So the defensive starters again for the Falcons. At defensive back number 2, Gabe Crawford. At defensive back number 6, Roy Tupou. At defensive back number 7, Dominique Maua. At defensive back number 20, Jacob Tapia. At defensive back number 21, Eric Fournette. At defensive back number 29, Shannon Olmstead. At linebacker number 44, Alfua Sua. At linebacker number 46, Steven Rosales. At linebacker number 52, Puna Tutayalopo. At linebacker number 55, Garth Tupou. At defensive line number 61, Dawson Chilton. And at defensive line number 76, Ivan Williams. 1st and 10 Kayhi. Back to pass is their quarterback, Wong. He's got a wide receiver open, number 12, Cody Maloof. And he'll pick up about 6 yards, maybe 5.5. 7:33 left to go in the second quarter. Thunder Mountain High School leads 14-0. It'll be 2nd and 4 Kayhi from their own 30. Back to pass is Wong. He connects again with Cody Maloof, this time for a short gain of about a yard or 2. It'll be 3rd down Kayhi. Falcons lining up in a 4-4 look. Four defensive linemen, 4 linebackers. 3 DBs, or defensive backs. Back to pass is Wong. He's got a receiver downfield, but it's going to be picked off by number 7, Dominique Mauer for the Falcons. There's a flag on the play after the interception. So we'll see what the penalty's about. Again, a big thank you to those of you who are tuned in here despite a delay in connectivity here from Falcon Field. White Hat speaking with the captain for the Falcons, appears to be against Kayhi. And it is. So it'll be 1st and 5 Kayhi after the interception, followed by a face mask penalty. Senior quarterback, Cale Jenkins. Wide receiver goes into motion. Jenkins looks to pass, decides to keep, and rambles forward for a couple yards.
Now Jenkins with the run. There's a 4-yard gain, 2nd down and 6, Falcons.
It'll be 2nd and 6, Thunder Mountain, from the Kayhi 25-yard line. Falcons line up with twin receivers on one side, single receiver on the other. Pro backfield with the quarterback in shotgun formation. Low snap, handled by Jenkins. Jenkins makes a play out of a broken play, and he gets back to about the original line of scrimmage.
Jenkins with the keeper. Doki. 3rd and 6.
It'll be 3rd and 5, again from the 24-yard line of the Kayhi Kings. 4 wide receivers, 2 on either side, single back in the backfield. Jenkins in shotgun formation. Jenkins is back to pass. He's got a receiver, and in and out of the hands for an incomplete pass, which will bring up 4th down.
Jenkins with an incomplete pass, 4th down and 5, Falcons.
Again, the Falcons dominant on both sides of the ball. Kayhi with some injuries, depleted. Falcons are going to go for it on 4th down. They line up in an I formation with a slot back, tight end, and 1 wide receiver. Ball snapped. A little bit of misdirection. Ball's pitched off to the slot back, number 5, Hansel Hinkle, and he's staying on his feet, showing some speed, and he's going to score the touchdown. So on 4th and 5, the Falcons go deep in their playbook for a little misdirection pitch to their slot back, Hansel Hinkle, who rambles 24 yards for the touchdown. So with 5:03 left to go in the 2nd quarter, Thunder Mountain High School leads 20-0 against the visiting Kayhi Kings. Alaska School Activities Association medium school football happening tonight here. 2 conferences in Alaska, one of them being the Southeast Conference, comprised of Thunder Mountain High School, Juneau Douglas High School, Ketchikan High School, and North Pole High School from the Fairbanks Borough. Snap is good, the PAT is up, and that is good as well. So with 5:03 left to go, in the 2nd quarter, Thunder Mountain takes a 21-0 lead.
Riley.
Beautiful evening for football tonight. Was warm about an hour ago. A little bit of wind coming off the glacier. The cheer squad has put on their jackets, as has the crowd. Thunder Mountain High School coming off a loss in an evenly matched game against the Kenai Cardinal, another medium-sized football school. Of course, many sports fans in Southeast Alaska are accustomed to the 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A format for basketball. In football, there are 3 divisions: large schools, medium schools, and small schools. Ball's kicked off, and it's going to be a touchback. And we have an injured King on the field.
And we have a player down.
He's able to get up and make his way off the field on his own. So with 5:03 left to go in the second quarter, it'll be 1st and 10, Kayhi from their own 20-yard line. Kayhi showing some promise. Again, a depleted squad with some injuries. Kayhi lost last week to the Crimson Bears down in Ketchikan in a game in overtime. So the Kings showing some life, able to get a few things going, but an athletic and deep Thunder Mountain High School program has taken control of this football game here in the second quarter. Officials making their way over to the Kayhi sideline. Still waiting for the offense to take the field for the Kings. Not sure exactly what the delay's about. Nevertheless, it will be 1st and 10 on the 20 for the Kings.
Watch flag 0.
So again, Kayhi with a short bench, small squad, some key injuries. Still waiting to see an offense take the field here. See if we got 11 kids to snap on a helmet here and play some offensive football for the visiting Ketchikan football program. Football in Southeast Alaska is still a developmental sport relative to some of the more mature programs. As they exist in South Central Alaska. It appears as though Kayhi is vacating the field. So it's altogether possible that with their injuries and their small roster, they may or may not have enough kids to be able to complete the game. Stay tuned as we'll keep you updated.
Gentlemen, thank you for coming this evening. The game has been called. The game is over.
And so with Kayhi, again, facing injury and a small roster, they're unable to put an offense back on the field. So they've called the game. So a victory for Thunder Mountain High School again. That'll put the Falcons at 3-1 and first place in Southeast Alaska Conference medium school football. My name's Scott. I'm here with Larry Johansson, Archipelago Webcasting. Thank you for tuning in this evening at JunoEmpire.com, sponsored by University of Alaska Southeast. We appreciate you tuning in. Our apologies for the abbreviated game as well as the technical difficulties that we faced here from Falcon Field. Again, thank you. This is Scott McAdams signing off. Hope you have a great evening.
What if you found yourself here, where the past meets the present, stepping into the natural world as you explore the possibilities, where there's freedom to learn, play, and meet kindred spirits? Discover the opportunities and find yourself here at the University of Alaska Southeast.